evening. For business and economy, the three focuses for this month is that your intellectual capacity will need to be increased for your professional assignments and business ventures. Secondly, the Lord is bringing to a close a season of suffering attached to your personal finances, bad contracts, and business deals that never came to fruition. And lastly, this month is going to be a transition month for you to relax and to enjoy the fruits of your labor as you start to see your harvest come in this month. Amen. This month, I am placing a demand on your intellectual capacity for your professional assignments and business ventures. As the markets continue to shift and to change, there is going to be a requirement of you to know how to speak the language and to understand the structure of finance and also technology. It will impact every single area where you do business, where you do ministry, and where you operate in the marketplace. There will be opportunities for you to come into your jobs and for you to be able to sit and to learn underneath new faces that will be brought in to help to empower and to equip the people within your sphere of influence. And don't think it's strange this month when people start asking you to do new assignments that you have never had the opportunity to do before. You'll find yourself going far outside of what is your educational background, what is even your professional experience, and there'll be new doors of opportunity that will be opened up to you to have access into new realms that you did not have access into before. Secondly, I'm bringing to close the season of suffering that's attached to your personal finances. There's just been a season of dread that's been hanging over you with every penny that's brought in, where you're trying to hold on to it so tight to make sure that you have enough. It's already been declared that the season of survival is over, and I'm putting a stamp on that door so that you know you are not to cross this way again. I'm going to retool you, I'm going to re-equip you, and I'm going to re-empower you to know how to be able to handle your finances accordingly and to be able to bring those finances into the kingdom. This is a season where you're going to be required to build, to build, to build, and to build. You're going to build businesses. You're going to build ministries. You're going to build up people beside you, even in your own community. And it's going to take finances in order for you to be able to do that. So the fears that you've had in the past of being able to possess money, to be able to hold on to money, and to be able to give out money, those fears are being eliminated tonight. And I'm even going back and dealing with these wolves in sheep's clothing that came to have you sign your name on the dotted line to bad contracts that have kept some of you in the courthouse for the last 5 years. This is a time where I am bringing judgment against them, and I'm going to expose them on a local and international level to be able to show people exactly what it is that they do and how it is that they deceive people. You will no longer be a victim to what happened to you years ago. You will have the ability to be able to see the turnaround happen, and the contract that you felt was a noose around your neck, I am literally cutting the rope on it. And I'm giving you the freedom and the ability to be able to walk out of that situation, equipped and empowered with the wisdom that you need to never cross that way again. And lastly, there was some hope that you had attached to some business deals that never came into fruition. And this is the month where I'm going to settle in your spirit once and for all why those business deals never went through. I'm going to show you specifically why it is that I did not allow you to go into partnership ventures with people who ultimately meant you no good. Secondly, there were people who were actually good, but who were out of step and out of alignment with my time. And what they were bringing to you at that particular point in time would have been such a burden on you that ultimately it would have turned out to be more negative than it was positive. And lastly, this is the month where you're just going to relax. You've been so stressed out about everything that I have not been able to speak to you and to equip you and to give you the strategies that you have needed in order to be able to advance in this next season. So I'm going to cause your hope to be restored. I'm going to cause your joy to be restored. I'm going to cause you to be able to once and for all see life as more than just one day of doom and gloom after another. Your joy is going to be filled to overflow starting this month, and you are going to start to see your harvest start to come in. And as you start to see that harvest come in, there's going to be a praise that comes out of your spirit and out of your lips where you are able to give me thanks on a level that you have not been able to say thank you at before. And I want you to know that I'm not holding against you the despair and the hopelessness that you had in the previous season. I was there with you all the time, and I knew what it was exactly that you were going through at exactly that time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse the purposes and the plans of the enemy, and I'm going to take you into a season where you're going to be able to see that all along I had a plan that was for your good and for your benefit. So if you don't mind, if we can stand for just some declaration. Oh, hallelujah. Amen. I declare that wisdom, insight, and understanding dwells in my mind, heart, and spirit. The grace of God on me this month enables me to do much more than I could do before. Therefore, I boldly accept every assignment from God to use my talents and abilities for Him to get glory through my life. God, I declare you will get the glory on my job, in my business, and in my ministry. I have increased capacity to pursue, overtake, and recover all this month. I declare God is with me, and I will not fail. Therefore, I receive every resource, every invitation, and every connection needed for the complete reversal and eradication of contracts, poor financial decisions, and empty business deals. God, I thank you for turning this around for me, and I receive your restoration this month. Amen. Hallelujah. I declare that my harvest is great, and I will see it come into fruition this month. Thank you, Lord, for the rest and relaxation that I need this month to enjoy your gifts of increase and blessings over my life. Father, I receive your hope, your joy, and your impartation of rest this month.